And you are back on the Extraordinary Sports YouTube channel and podcast. We are chilling with a very special guest, a stand-up comedian on the other side of the country in Florida who's actually been trending all across Twitter and other sports platforms this last week. Jordan Garnett. Jordan, thanks so much for joining me. How you doing this morning?
Hey, man.
Quite a buzz you've stirred in the sports world, especially Cowboys Nation. I want to let you tell the story, but for those who don't know, Jordan tattooed a guaranteed Cowboys Super Bowl victory on his right bicep. I love it, but Jordan, what gave you the inspiration?
Pretty much, man, I've just grown up a huge Cowboy fan. My dad raised me to be a huge Cowboy fan. And I was just so confident this year. It's been a magical season. Something's going on with the team for sure. I posted on social media one day. If somebody wants to pay for this tattoo, I will do it. I am that confident. Wow. I got the tattoo, and the rest is history. It's kind of been a little crazy. It's kind of blown up.
To say the least, to see your bicep and mug on an ESPN, Instagram, on all kinds of platforms, is that a bit shocking to you when you did this? Did you see all this happening?
It was funny because the day I got the tattoo, I got it in the evening around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I had a gig to go to, so I went to the show, and then I had a couple of drinks after the show. So I was so hungover the next morning that I didn't really get to enjoy the first initial blow up of it. But it's cool, man. I'm just riding the wave right now. But I never expected any of this.
So you're hopped up a little bit. You got the tattoo. I mean, is this your first tattoo? I'm a virgin in that world. I don't know anything about it. My brother's got a couple. I know they hurt, and that's a pretty decent size one. So you take the stage. Did that throw you off your game a little bit?
Not really. I have a tattoo. I have a small tattoo on my wrist. It didn't hurt that bad.
Nice.
My wrist actually hurt a lot more, but it didn't hurt that bad at all. I was good to go. I had it wrapped up. That was it. Now it was go time.
No, I mean, fans have done this before, but I don't know that there's been a controversy, at least at the quarterback position, for a football team that is this good on paper this far into the season. Want to get your takeaway. Did the tattoo happen regardless if the Cowboys were going Romo or staying with Dak?
I'm a Romo guy.
Let's go.
He'll always be my all-time favorite Cowboy. I just grew up watching him. I don't really remember the Aikman days. I wasn't old enough. I got to see Aikman play, I think, 1 year.
Right.
So Romo's the first great quarterback I've got to see play for the Dallas Cowboys. But Dak won 11 straight in a row. I think you got to just keep the hot hand right now. But if they decided to go back to Romo, I wouldn't freak out. But right now, you got to keep Dak. The team's behind him, all that stuff. But in my heart, Romo still has my heart.
Well, and it seems like Jerry Jones is right there with you, Jordan. We're on with comedian Jordan Garnett, who got the tattoo of the Cowboys Super Bowl 51 champions in, I guess, early December, right? You got this in December?
Yeah, I got it December 6th.
All right. Well, so I want to talk a little more about the team because obviously you lose 10-7 on Sunday night. The whole world freaks out because Dak catches an L, and here we are now looking at a Tampa Bay, Detroit Lions, and at Philly end of the season. Let's say the Cowboys lose 2 of 3. You still get a first-round bye. You're still at home for your first round, but you lose 2 of 3. Is it still Dak? Is it still Romo? This is all media talk. This is, just picking your brain, but, you got the tat, so I want to know, does it matter to you? I know you love Romo, but do you want to see him go 3-0? I thought a loss breaking up this win streak was healthy, so I think the media's jump a little too much. But if they lose 2 of 3, which they very well could, do you think they pull the plug?
I have no idea. We all know that Jason Garrett is just a figurehead. He's kind of a puppet. Jerry's going to make that call. So
is that bananas, though, for an owner to make this big of a call? I mean, we're talking about a Cowboys team That's what Romo's gotten them one playoff win in a decade plus. I mean, this is a rare opportunity. I mean, this is a team that's built a foundation that will be back in the playoffs for years to come, in my opinion. But right now, you're in the driver's seat, still in the 1 seed. Is it weird to have your owner be making these decisions when it's normally a personnel coaching move?
Well, that's how it's always been with Jerry. That's why he fired Jimmy Johnson back in the '90s. Jerry's got to be the star. You know that Jerry's got to be in the spotlight.
And I know that, Jordan. But I mean, in this predicament, where I mean, how would you feel if you're Dak and you're listening to the owner of your team you just won 11 straight games with talk about how Romo may make an appearance? You don't know when. You're just gonna know. Like, what does that do for the psyche of a rook?
Yeah, if I had my way, I would have Jerry just needs to shut up. He just needs to shut up. Dak is such a young kid. He's a rookie. He doesn't need to be looking over his shoulder right now. He needs to know that his job's secure. He just needs to go out there and play and not worry about all that hoopla. But you know, if it does come, you know, he struggles the next couple of games because we still haven't clinched the division yet. We're the number 1 seed right now, but we still haven't clinched the NFC East.
Right.
It's still up for air or grabs, and same with the first round bye. So we do need to win this game against the Tampa Bay Bucks this Sunday, which I really believe we will. I think we'll spank that ass. Sure. But I don't know. Jerry's going to make the call. Jerry will make the call, and if he struggles, you know what I mean. If he struggles these next 3 games, then you know maybe you do have to switch it up. Romo does have experience in the playoffs. He hasn't won many of experience.
Well, who do you think? I mean, let me read you Dak's stats real quick. He's got just over 3,100 yards and 20 picks with 4 mistakes. Do you think right now, even with those numbers, that Romo is still the better quarterback today?
Yeah, I still believe Romo's better. Yes, I do.
Yeah. I mean, look at the history.
It's a health thing. Romo can't move like he used to anymore. Like Dak is running for first downs and get out. Romo can't do that anymore. Romo's not mobile, and every time he takes a hit, as a Cowboys fan, you know, you cringe. You're like, is he going to get up? What's broken this time?
Right. Well, so let's go back to the tattoo real quick. So has that made the stand-up act yet?
Yeah, it was funny. I was actually at the Palm Beach Improv. I was opening up for Theo Bond, who's
awesome.
Very nice guy too.
Phenomenal, yeah.
And that was the weekend. The weekend before I got the tattoo. So it was kind of crazy. I had people coming out to the Palm Beach Improv just to see me because I was all over the local news, local radio shows, and stuff like that. So yeah, I had to mention it. I actually have a joke about getting stupid tattoos, but I'm making fun of others. So I kind of said it like a hypocrite over there.
Perfect opportunity for self-deprecation, baby.
Yeah. I had to weed it in there, and it was kind of crazy. Anytime I would show the tattoo on stage, people would be like, "Oh, we know that guy!" Like
that's hilarious. But now we've obviously, we've seen fans do this before, but never, to my best of my knowledge, a stand-up comedian. Now, I think to the average person looking at you, if the Cowboys don't win the Super Bowl, they'll laugh. But to a fellow comedian, that's just more material, is it not? I mean,
oh, for sure. And then any publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? These.
Johnny Drama said it best, baby.
I got the tattoo because of that. I really did not get the tattoo to go viral. Like, there's been other people that have done this, and they haven't gotten the attention that I've gotten. I think it's just because I'm very active on social media, and I'm not hiding. You know what I mean? I'm not just posting a picture of the tattoo online and then being quiet. Like, I'm very boisterous.
Oh, it was right next to your mug.
Absolutely.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not great with Roman numerals, but this is Super Bowl 51. Can't you just add for 52? I mean, let's say again they don't win. Couldn't you just add another 1 to make it 52 the next year if you needed to?
Yeah, all I would have to do is add another I, and everybody's asking me that too. That was not my plan at all. I just picked up the font I wanted. He put it on my arm. He did the trace out or whatever. They show you how it would look. And I was like, let's go, let's do it. I didn't even think of that. I'm not good with Roman numerals.
Yeah, so you have
I didn't even think of that.
You have this year, Jordan. You have next year, and then you have the next year because it would just be another line.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But no, I didn't think of that. But I'm not going to need to do that. That's how confident I am. Taking it all the way this year.
All right, well, back to the NFL. A couple more questions for you, then we'll get you out of here. If the Cowboys do make it to the Super Bowl, do you want to beat any AFC competitor in particular, or you just want the W? I mean, because I think an American classic Patriots-Cowboys Super Bowl would be tremendous for ratings, for everybody, for the casual fan, and just for competitiveness. Who would you like to see, or do you not care?
Well, if I got to pick who we could play, I'd like to play the Browns, but that's not going to happen. But what I really believe it's going to, what the matchup will be, I think it'll be the New England Patriots for sure. I don't want to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but I think that will be the matchup.
Yeah, I think there's an opportunity that could happen. AFC's pretty meek this year. So all the pushback you've gotten, of all the tweets and everything, I know I saw a couple interviews. You said it's a lot of middle schoolers, kind of keyboard confidence, if you will. But any funny jabs or anything that you were able to play with or laugh at or anything? I know I saw your check your social media right before this. You're doing a kind of hater of the week, which I thought was very funny. But yeah, take me a little bit through all the backlash.
It's been funny because, obviously these people don't know me, and I actually have really long hair. I have hair down to my shoulders.
Awesome.
But when I took the tattoo, I pulled my hair up, and, my half of my forehead's cut off in that one photo that kind of went viral. Yeah. So I get a lot of people like, oh, you bald, fat loser, and all that stuff like that. So it's just funny. So like, people say anything, I get just because the way I smiled, all of a sudden I'm gay. People come up with anything.
You got pretty thick skin. I mean, for the most part, you've been able to laugh at this. Have you taken any of this?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love it. I like it. It just keeps me busy when I have nothing to do, because I usually don't have gigs during the week. So during the week, I just sit at home. So it's fun to read all these. I really enjoy it. There's been some love out of it too. It's been cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful women in Texas that have followed me and direct messaged me and stuff.
Wow, let's go, son. Cool. You got to get some road gigs down in Dallas and Fort Worth over there, and get this career on the go, baby. You're doing great things in Florida, but if you're a minor celeb in Dallas, woohoo!
It's crazy.
That's awesome, man. Well, so any other exciting things that have popped out of the woodworks with this since you've done it, or overall you're just having a good time enjoying the pub and the ride, obviously, with the boys? 3 weeks to play.
I'm just enjoying it right now. I've had some crazy offers. I don't know if you saw my social media page. I was offered to do a porn Miami, which was hilarious.
Sorry, you were offered to do a what?
Pretty good money too.
You were offered to do what?
I was offered to do a porn in Miami.
No way.
Yeah, so I didn't take it. My family would disown me, and I was like, it's one thing going viral. I don't need a fucking viral infection. You know what I mean? So it would be.
Yeah, there's a new minute. There's a new minute right there. That's hilarious. Well, that's awesome, Jordan. Well, dude, I appreciate that you did this. This is a bold move, and in the comedic community, it's phenomenal. It got balls of steel, baby. And I'm out there watching these sports trends and the betting and everything going, and you got a decent shot at making this out a winner, my friend.
Oh, it'll be crazy. If we do this, if we pull this off, which obviously I already know and believe we will, but I think my life will even change even more.
Dude, do you I mean, there's no way they don't put you in the parade. You have to be in the parade without question. Guaranteed.
I would love that.
And how about any Cowboy players, coaches, past players, or anyone? I did see Michael Irvin supporting it on the NFL Network. But anybody else reach out, or any love you see for supporting the move?
That's it. Michael Irvin's been the only one. Randy Moss, he's not a Cowboy or anything.
Yeah.
But he called me an idiot on ESPN. But Michael Irvin's been the only Cowboy to reach out. I didn't expect that, though. I didn't think the team would, because it would be more of a distraction to them if they did reach out to me. But after we win it all, I think for sure I'll hear from somebody from the Cowboys organization.
I love it. I mean, again, the man deserves to be on a float, if not for the Cowboys parade. Put him in the Macy's Day, baby. He's visualizing the future 8 weeks in advance. It's Jordan Garnett, comedian from Palm Beach. Thank you so much for the time, Jordan.
Hey, thank you for having me, man.
Be sure to follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Jordan Garnett, JordanGarnett, like the Hall of Fame power forward. All right, man. Thanks for the time.
Hey, thank you, dude. Thanks for having me. Let me know when it's up, man. Just tweet me or whatever, or text me, and then I'll promote the shit out of it on my Instagram and Twitter.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. It's Jordan Garnett, comedian and tattoo visionary, with the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl 51. This is the Extraordinary Sports Podcast and YouTube channel. I'm your host, Alex Monaco. Until next time.